Hello! I'm back. I figure since I didn't get the chance to play for very long yesterday because I started so late, that I would also start late tonight on a night that we don't normally stream and play some more Ghost Trick. Because I really have no idea what the hell is going to happen in this game. Like, I cannot guess what is going on. Well, I have some guesses, but like an overall plot sense, I don't know what the hell's happening. And I'm already on chapter 12? How many chapters are in this? Wait, it's after midnight? I thought... Oh, maybe it's when the sun rises is like how long I have left. I wonder how long this game is and like how far in I am. Like, I don't think I'm close to the end. But maybe the middle? I don't know. Anyways, oh man, Daniel's not here to voice all the dudes. It's up to me. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jode's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. Nobody tell him that. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Damn it, Lynn. I'll leave you alone for 2 seconds. I told Lynn about what I found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who'd been abducted. No, that was a big old mistake, my guy. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house. And that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Nah, I'm with Lynn. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. That poor girl. Kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution? That's pretty messed up. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way that could just be a coincidence. And them sensing my presence? They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I wonder if that has anything to do with her dying and coming back to life. Probably. I just don't understand any of it. Oh, fuck, I don't remember what voice this guy had. I told you before, detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Ugh. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times, my wife won't answer. She won't? It's... complicated. That's what our relationship status is on Facebook. It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But... if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. Oh my god, fine, I'll just go check on her, jeez. I'm being watched, I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Ooh-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. That could only be one guy. Miss me, baby? He's in on it. I'm 100% convinced. When they were like, we're watching you, This is exactly who they were talking about. Inspector Cabanella! God, I can't hate him though. Look at that walk cycle. And dance moves. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Oh my god. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. What's up? Detective Jode? I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, it's good. Don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. What? I guess I should... You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? It's pretty fucked up. I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jode could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? Welp, the jig is up. So, were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record. Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. But Detective Jode... I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... It's pretty fucked, my guy. Oh yeah, I should just, dial the phone? I mean, because I can go check on the dude's wife, like, right now. It was one of the first places I went to. Oh, was her name Lady Red? I don't actually remember, but I'm pretty sure it was here. I don't know if this is where the game wants me to go, but this is where I'm going. Huh? What's going on? This music, though. Camilla's the one who was kidnapped. But this little girl's bed is empty, too. Where could she have gone? Weird. While her husband and daughter's situation changes from hour to hour, only the lady's outpouring of words of love continues on without change. What, was she too drunk to notice? that her daughter is just missing, or what? I have to admit, I admire her dedication, but also... It's real negligent of you, my dude. I'm worried about her daughter, and she should be too. I'll stop by again later to see what's happening, I guess. Fuck, where the hell could she have gone? I wonder if she's in Lynn's apartment? Oh, that's right, the phone. Shit. Okay, well... Oh shit, I think my stream... The chat bot is down. Fuck. Oh, no. There we go. Just restart it. Fuck, well... They're not at Camilla's old house anymore, so maybe I wasn't supposed to move, but I was really curious. Wait, where was I just now? Oh, the minister's office. Oh, I forgot to tell her about the park. I don't know if it would do any good to check there right now. But since I'm hopping around, I might as well. The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. Oh, look at that, the detective is back. What? Without knowing the situation, this scene would look pretty suspicious. She said that she hid the music box in some bushes. Which I'm assuming is probably that one right there, but I can't... It's not like I can see it or anything. Or maybe there's another map I haven't gotten to yet. But anyways, I guess let's just go back to the minister's office. Maybe there's something I can do here. I'm kind of curious about the lamp, too. Like, I haven't seen that guy in a while, and I kind of want to ask him some questions. Ah, there we go. I guess I should talk to her too, but maybe I should also... The fact that there's a path over to Jode, maybe I should talk to him. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. Oh, that's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter that got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? Yeah, I checked it out for myself, I'm positive. She was just kicking back and reading manga. She's fine right now. Can't be! Yeah, and by the way, Camilla told me something really interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Elma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. I mean, really, dude, are you that thick? It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours, you big dummy. Is it true? What Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Like, were you the one that put the gun on the wall? Because I know Camilla didn't put that shit there. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first. I'm still wondering how old she was. Maybe like, to build a contraption that complicated? Like, is she bonkers smart? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. That's real fucked up, Shutakumi. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. It made an impossible move. An impossible move. Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking maybe we had something to do with it after all. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. Powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about these powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jode. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. Oh, so it is dawn. Okay. I thought it was midnight, like some Cinderella shit, and then I was like, whoa, How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Don't be a bitch. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. Apparently she's a fucking genius. Yeah, exactly. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right. That was an antique gun. I'd had it on display for years. But it was still, like, loaded, right? There was a bullet, was there not? You should not have put a loaded... It doesn't matter if it's an antique. Take the bullets out. You dummy. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Oh yeah, that was weird. It was supposed to just shoot straight, but it turned. Aw, that would have been cute. Somebody made a change to that contraption's design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew is that I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and then turned myself in. Bro, you tampered with the crime scene. Can't you go to jail for that alone? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Yeah, come to think of it. Oh, yeah. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So, that gun really did shoot Alma. Why was there a bullet in it? Why? Why? I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it. I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean that music box wasn't actually a music box? Oh my gosh, it's almost like I said the whole time. I can't believe this shit. Everyone's been calling it a music box, and I was like, no one can open it. How do they know it's a music box? Just take their word for it. So that's what was in the box, huh? That means that Camilla just left a gun in a park. I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. But what about ballistic markings? And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. But what about if she had a bullet in her, unless it passed through? Like, you can't just swap the gun and be like, this is the one I shot them with. Like, that's not how that works. Detective Jode, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. Everybody else in the room's like, what are they talking about? You didn't do it, Detective Jode. And, of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. But the perpetrator probably a ghost, my dude. That sounds, wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jode. Lynn, where's that music box now? In Temsick Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jode. I hate that part, but I guess I'm going. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. What? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. Little change in plans. My daughter's been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. With a special seat just for you, baby. What, but... didn't they only have one chair and it exploded? Well, then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? Don't ask me, dude. I'm about to have another heart attack. The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. Especially not that low. That joke doesn't translate. But I get it. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Oh, yes, sir. What? Where did that even come? Where did you get that from? Hello? What? No, really though. Where did you get that from? The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Maybe I will. But I don't know how. Wait, hang on. Well, I'm glad to see Detective Jode's all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jode's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jode or Camilla dies. I've gotta do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Well, that was my next move. Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter's the one who's kidnapped. Oh, so I have to find his daughter. He doesn't give a shit about Camilla. Wow, what a coward. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here. Also, I went back and checked. The daughter's not there. If we call from here, right, but a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. False, but okay. So, Mr. Ghost, I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation. Gee, detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? I am not sure about that one. I mean, I can definitely go back there. Maybe something's different now. But she's not there. I know that much. Oh, or is she? Just as I thought. Oh, never mind. She wasn't there, but now she's back. Maybe she was taking a piece. This little girl is safe in her bed. Oh, she's cute. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jode's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. Getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. just don't know whether or not to trust if Sissel's good or bad. Because they made a point to be like, you're the only one that can do these ghost tricks. Sort of. I think whoever the lamp guy is. Also. But they made a point to be like, it's not a common thing. Almost no one can do this. But you can. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. I love her hair. I also like that she walks like super hunched over, as any woman with big titties would. My darling angel! Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Mommy's an alcoholic, you see.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter.
But that's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever's worse now than ever. I can't believe I didn't notice that you left the room. That's really concerning. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. I'm a terrible mother. Cheers!
Mama,
Yes, darling.
let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Amelia.
I hate you!
Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. Just call him anyway. It's not like she'll notice. There's another lucky development, too. I think it's Amelie or Amelie? I don't know. Amelie is prettier sounding to me, but I don't know if that's a real name. Unless someone comes in and corrects me, I'm just going to call her Amelie. Yeah, it works. Amelie. She wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that could surely bring the Justice Minister around. Light that lighter. Hell yeah. She won't notice, just do it. How the hell? Alright, well. Amelia, I told you, you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelia. Your father's about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Well, because you're her mother. What the fuck? This lady sucks. This lady's the worst. What? This lady sucks. Oh my god. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you. You suck.
I can hear you, you know. Shit, I really fucked up, huh? What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know that I have to do something about this lady so that Amelia can call. Well, the lighter's useless to me now. Better not put out the lamp right now. Okay. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way, so I need to distract her somehow. Oh, hey! What's good? What's good, mouse? Wait, maybe now. Damn it, no, that would put it out. Oh, hey, Len. Have you seen that someone made a steamed ham meme of this game? Like, they made models and really? They made models and everything? Oh my god, I can see it in my head so clearly, too. Oh, man. You gotta, like, link that to me somehow. I don't know if lighting this does anything anymore. Nah. Doesn't do anything anymore either. I wonder... Oh shit! I didn't realize that wire was so, Maybe I wasn't supposed to bring the rat. Oh, wait, hang on. Now she'll see him. For sure. Oh, she's super calm. I thought she was gonna freak out. Oh, whoops, my bad. Sweet dreams! Whoa, holy shit! Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? This lady sucks, man. I mean, I feel for her back pain, but she sucks. It's good that she turned this, this wall lamp, lamp thing. God damn it, I can't think of words. She's more powerful than I thought. This lady's ridiculous. Ah, yes. Candelabra, that's the word. That's good though. I want her, yeah. Perfect. If I could light that somehow. Get the feeling that I've seen something very similar to this quite recently. I have. The lighter's on the floor though, that's a problem. Or maybe... Hell yeah, I killed the mouse. Rat, whatever it is. And now I can, rewind time or something, maybe? Oh, damn it. I thought I could look into the spirit of the rodent. I can send links in chat, right? Yeah, you can. I'd have to click out of the game to open it, but as long as you put it there, I'll have it. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this! Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh, fuck yeah. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Oh shit. Damn, lady. Gross. Can you imagine putting a lit mat, like putting out a match in your wine glass and then drinking it? Gross. Ew. Thinking about that makes me want to gag. What a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Thanks for giving me a bunch of fire to work with, though. I'm into it. There's gotta be something. Wow, is that mouse really not dead? That's incredible. I don't know how it would reach from here. Even if it swung harder. Homer's the one who's the ghost. Oh my god. Oh shit. I almost killed her just now. Bless you for sending that to me. I cannot wait to see that shit. What a naughty chandelier. Damn it. I wonder what I can do. I need something to set on fire. What else is around? I can't reach anything over there. Unless, was it burning brighter when I lowered it? I'm not sure if it was. Hang on, I'll do it again really quick, just to make sure. That was close. Damn, I was hoping maybe if it was burning more when I dropped it, it would catch something. This is still... I also sent a toad in Artsy. That's not far enough. Oh, you put in the art channel. Okay, I got what you meant about the toad, but I was like, what? Artsy, what? I wish I could reach over here, but I can't. So I don't know what else to do right now. This doesn't do anything anymore. The only other thing I can think of. Oh, goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? If this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call, there must be something else I can distract her with. The only thing I can think of is making that swing harder, and then... making that burn brighter and then dropping it? I can... Those are the only things I can really manipulate, but she keeps bringing it back up. And I can't go into ghost form. Someone in a chat on Twitch accidentally said King Toad instead of King Boo. Oh my god. Lady's Dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? Poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. And I can't... Heck, I'm kind of puzzled at the moment. Where did the mouse go? It's just chilling up here. I can't get it to move one way or the other. It's not dead, because it has no core, but it's not moving. And I can't use this. This has no function. This knob turns, but it doesn't do anything anymore now that the power's out. I can't even reach the phone anymore, so I'm stuck here. And Sissel's like, I don't want to put out the lamp. I don't know. I'm actually stumped right now. Unless I'm specifically waiting for her to do something, or if I do something a certain amount of times, she'll like... Because I'm sure I could actually reach the candles from here by swinging this if the pendulum were like caught fire or whatever. If only I could swing the chandelier instead of just dropping it. Can the trapdoor be closed again? I thought so, but I don't think it can once it's open. Is it possible that I messed up? No, because then I wouldn't be... I can't, like, rewind or anything, so I haven't made a fatal error. Maybe I just need to wait for her to do something specific. Like, drop the chandelier at a very specific point so that it hits her. That's the only thing I've got now, is paying attention to her movement. Maybe I can drop it again while she's walking. Oh, yes, I can. Such insolence! There we go. Emily! Emily, help me!
Mama?
Oh, she's too feverish. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. I'm the worst mother of all time. At least I've got wine. She's so cute. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. Boom, got him. She won't be able to escape on her own. Hell yeah, anarchy. Yeah, she got the twin drill thing going on. I love it. I'm way into it. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. Well, fuck. I don't know how to... I still don't know how to light, to get her to the phone. All I've got is the lighter on the floor. I can't reach the phone or her. I could just make the flames burn brighter. Oh no, I can't anymore. And if I turn this, it'll let her go. Or will it? I'm not actually sure. Oh, hell yeah, never mind. What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please!
I'm sorry, I'm too sick. I just can't get out of bed. Also, I hate you. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Sucks to suck.
Oh, I kind of love this. I don't feel bad about this at all. Hell yeah, she's thrashing. Oh shit, wait. Oh fuck yeah. Poor mouse. I feel bad for the mouse. This is ridiculous. I love this game. Somebody help that poor mouse. Is that mouse gonna be okay? Can somebody please help him? What in the world is going on here? You're gonna burn yourself, lady. She didn't spill a drop of wine. Oh, look, the mouse is okay.
Ah, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? He'll only be a minute.
Get fucked. Get fucked, Mama. Don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! Get me down! Get hecked, idiot.
Hello, Papa?
Amelie! Is that you? I switched over names. I can't figure out how I want to pronounce her name, if it's Amelie or Amelie.
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard they said that you were... I literally had a heart attack and died because of you. No, never mind, it's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, you mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh. Okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me.
I don't believe you.
Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl. She's even got the cute little curly cues by the ears. She's got the little ear ringlets. God, I love her design so much.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. I feel bad for her. She has terrible parents. They both suck. Especially her mother.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
Oh, that makes me a little sad.
Papa says the job of justice minister is complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
Maybe you shouldn't read them. I have a feeling they're too raunchy for you. I'm back from Florida. Their bugs are terrible. Aw, dude, yeah. I mean, I've never been to Florida, but, I mean, I also live in a very humid state. We're, like, bonkers close to South Carolina, so it's, like, it's very swampy around here. The bugs are awful. You saw 3 manatees? Dude, I've seen plenty of dolphins around here, but I've never seen a manatee in the wild. Manatees are so cute. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that.
Okay.
So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. I think I'm gonna barf, actually.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline, it looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. At least I can get totally sloshed. I'm a terrible mother. I have a feeling Emily's a little bit older than her design lets on. Like, she's not older, but I don't think she's like a little baby kid either. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change. I don't understand it. Is that what family is all about? So lolly. Something like that. I think everybody knew. Everybody had a friend, I think, or at least an acquaintance in school that looked like 3 or 4 years younger than they actually were. You know, a chick like that. I went to high school with a girl like that, and she was like... She always looked like 10 years old. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleaned up as quickly as the furrows of the minister's brow. Because that's what this game's all about. It's all about me all the time, baby. I don't know where Camilla is. But at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to the office where everybody's waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back. For now. I have a feeling it's a very chaotic family. But Camilla's still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. I have people telling me I look 16 or 17. I'm like, almost 20. I'm old. I have the opposite problem. Well, maybe not now. Now that I'm now that I'm like pushing 30, I don't get like misaged anymore. But when I was a teenager or when I was in my early 20s, people always thought that I was the age I am now, which is 29. They were just like, oh yeah, you're in your 20s, right? And I'm like, no, I'm 18. But that's honestly just because I got the titty. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't anymore as much as I used to, but I used to have the big baps, and everybody was just like, that means you're older. And I'm like, that literally doesn't mean anything. That has nothing to do with age. What do you think, that people just get bigger titties when they get older? That's not how that works. But anyway. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who just learned his daughter's safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. That seems to be his character trope. He's reminding me more and more of like Eeyore for some reason. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. Oh my god, it's like me. This room has an air of Kemi. I get the feeling that something big is gonna happen. Restaurants are all like, would you like a kid's menu as well? Dude, I wish. I had to face the despair early on of people just like not carding me. I think it was like around when I was like 23, 24, people were just like, nah, you look old enough to drink. And I'm like, wow, thanks. I just found out that my daughter's safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. You literally did nothing. But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Bro. Bruh. What's going on? Dude, what the fuck? How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. It was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? Well, objects, not people. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead. Of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. Manipulator. Yeah, I'm here too now. What's good? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jode. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know, for fuck's sake? We're dead. I mean, well, he's not dead, but I'm dead. So, like, who am I gonna tell? I don't... Whatever state secrets... I'm dead. I literally have no horse in this race. Just tell me what you know. For fuck's sake. One of the streamers I watch, it's a group stream, played this and they really enjoyed this game. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. It's ridiculous and I make fun of it for various reasons because there are a lot... Kemi loves to write silly plot holes into stuff. And they're not important plot holes, but like, they're just like little things that I like to poke fun at. But I love this game regardless. I also love that I really have no idea where this game is going. I've played so much Ace Attorney that normally I can kind of predict where a case is gonna go. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. About the huge mistake this foolish man made. Oh. So all of this is your fault. Maybe I should have let you have that heart attack. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jode. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you've just escaped from. And all 3 cases have a certain point in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage in the Metro Police Department. That guy is... What's up with that guy's head anyway? I don't think that had anything to do with the manipulator, but he's got a really weird head, right? Are we just going to pretend that we're just gonna be like, no, that's not a big deal? Is this gonna be like a Pulpo from JoJo situation where we just kind of like pass it off like he's a real human? Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible, just like the shape of this guy's head. I can't wait for another Phoenix Wright game to come over here. I don't really care about DGS? DGS. Which one was DGS? Because isn't the only Phoenix Wright game that hasn't made it over here? Well, Investigations 2 technically hasn't, because there was a fan translation of that one, right? And then the only other one that hasn't made it over is the Sherlock Holmes takes place way in the past game in the Phoenix Wright series, right? I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly. That's DGS? What, so you're holding out for like a new entry into the series altogether? Because I'm curious about the Sherlock Holmes-esque one. I really want to play Investigations too. That's the plan. We need to get through Spirit of Justice. And then we'll play Investigations 1 and then 2. Well, no, and then we'll play Justice for All and then Investigations 1 and 2, because Sid hasn't played Justice for All yet. Oh, buddy, am I looking forward to that? Actually, I am, because of the Nickel Samurai case, but I'm not looking forward to Turnabout Big Top. Oh, buddy. Anyways, Impossible. I think the English name is The Great Ace Attorney. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, because GS is Gyakuten Saiban. I'm guessing the D would be like, if it's Dai something Gyakuten Saiban? Maybe? That's just like a random guess based on just knowing some Japanese shit. curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets that he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition, and we put them in jail anyway. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. Manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. I'm telling you, we haven't visited that lamp guy in forever. I think the game wants us to forget about the lamp guy, and then it's gonna be the lamp guy. Oh, it's seriously just Dai Gyakuten Saiban? I wasn't sure if it would just be, because Dai just means big. So it does literally translate to the Great Ace Attorney, basically. Or that's how it would be localized anyway. Wow, I didn't know that at all, but that was 100% just a total guess. Good job, Kemi. Thanks, Kemi. You're welcome, Kemi. Some unknown power's been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. That's you! Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. However, that contraption was definitely manipulated. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. Its full name is Dai Gyakuten Saiban Naruhodo Ryunosuke no Boken. Naruhodo Ryunosuke is Phoenix's Japanese name. So, like, Phoenix is something, I don't know what Boken means. But no is a particle that denotes, not ownership, that's not the right word, but it would be like Phoenix is something. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What you talking about, Willis? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? Well, I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. He's gonna be very confused, because he's entering this conversation kind of in the middle of it all, but whatever. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jode's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What the fuck? Really? Well, what if it was just the pen that was being manipulated, not him himself? Oh, never mind. Just kidding. That's 100% him being controlled. Whoop. We got a bloodbender in the house. Vulcan just means adventure. Oh, so Phoenix is adventure. It would either translate to Phoenix Wright's adventure or the adventure of Phoenix Wright. Either way, it's still Phoenix's adventure, whichever way you phrase it. But yeah, that would be how it would translate. Interesting. There's a sequel? When did that happen? I didn't know that. Sorry, I'm so, this totally took me by surprise. I had no idea they made a sequel to it. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. When did that come out? 'Cause Gyakuten Saibon's not that old either. I mean, it's been out a little while, but it hasn't been out... It's only like a few years old. Maybe 4 years old? 5 years old? When you think about the development time of games, how new is the sequel? No! I had to sneeze so badly and it just wouldn't happen. Help! 2017. Okay, yeah, I figured it had to be pretty recent. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind I had been manipulated, even though I was doing something completely against my will. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. Huh. That's weird. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? It's almost like you were being possessed. Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Caminella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, and the nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So, in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose. But it sounds like a bit of an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. I don't know if you've figured it out by now, but I'm a coward. There's a fan translation for the first one? Oh, dope. Oh wait, yeah, you know what? I think I did see a while ago that some people were working on a fan translation, but I didn't... That was before it was done, I think. They made like a mock trailer. I remember seeing it years ago now. So probably like in 2018 or something. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out! Alright, I'm a little less angry at this lady, but she's still a terrible mother. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. And that's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. That's not how it works, my dude. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. There's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Or none at all, I guess. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanella. This manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Jode, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too! I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, suddenly I have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. He just trots off faster, but still stylishly. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Somebody's dead. It's probably that guy that was on watch. Can Capcom just, like, get a group of translators and just release every spin-off Phoenix Wright game? I mean, I wish that they could. And, I mean, they could. But, like, also... it's, like, not professional or whatever, and there's, like, legal shit they would have to... I mean, like, people would be glad to do it, too. Like, they wouldn't necessarily have to worry about legal stuff, but also they have to worry about legal stuff. It's kind of like the whole Nintendo and Mother 3 situation. Capcom has been notorious about giving its blessing to really ambitious fan projects in the Phoenix Wright universe as far as that's concerned, but, like, I don't know about how they are about the fan translations. Like, they were super cool with the Ace Attorney musical back in the day. I've been out of the project for so long now, I don't remember how they reacted after the Takaratsuka musical came out, because the Phoenix Wright musical started in America first, and then Takaratsuka made their own Phoenix Wright musical way later. But I remember before I left, we were trying to, like, get an actual CD done, and we had to, like, talk to Capcom, and they were like, oh yeah, cool, it's fine. But yeah, I don't know what it's like now. I don't even know if the project is still going. I've been out of that for, like, oh god, almost 10 years? Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? You know what's funny about the Ace Attorney musical? I haven't been involved in the project for, like, almost 10 years now. I still remember all the lyrics. You'd think that shit would have left my brain by now, but no. Here we go, baby. Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park. A place where clearly something big is taking place. This park sucks. Only bad shit happens here. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jode's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Oh fuck, I didn't even think about that. I guess that would be the obvious leap in logic, huh? I figured that maybe, because we can't remember what we said to her, that we said something about us manipulating the objects that killed Detective Jode's wife or something. But now that I know more about what's actually happening, it's entirely possible that she was manipulated into shooting me. Huh. That's pretty fucked, my dude. The plot thickens. With like 3 C's. I was scrolling through memes and I just see my dad owns Xbox, I can get you banned, and under the picture's a tweet from Bill Gates saying, "You thought he was lying? You're banned now." Wow. Alright. That's where I'm going to call it tonight. I'm ending it a little bit early, but again, I have to make these ghost trick streams kind of short because when I'm doing them solo, it's a lot of reading and projecting, and it's a little bit rough on my voice, so I'm starting to lose it now. So I'm gonna call that there, and I can't play anything other than like visual novels right now because I've got this dumb cyst on my wrist and it hurts, so I can't like speedrun or anything, which sucks. I'm so mad about it. But yeah. I mean, this is technically a puzzle game and not a visual novel, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of reading. So yeah, I am going to call that there. I'm going to host somebody, and you guys have a super cool night.